Welcome to Game On. I'm Barry,
I am John.
and we have a show for you where we will talk about video games.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about video games. I'm kind of feeling very video gamey lately, so
Yeah.
I really want to just get it all out of my system.
Yeah, because they're fun, and we play them.
Well, what's the first thing that you wanted to talk about, Barry?
I just got back into Destiny,
Yeah?
and it's entertaining me now. I feel like Destiny's finally like a whole game. And
Really?
it only took like a whole year and 3 expansion packs.
Well, let's save that for a later
Okay.
discussion. For now, let's talk about news.
True.
Okay, so first thing I wanted to talk about was that Blizzard is you know Overwatch.
No.
You don't know
Nope.
Overwatch. Okay, so Overwatch is the new Blizzard intellectual property
Okay.
that's coming out. It's their first original intellectual property in, I believe, 17 years. Ever
Really?
since StarCraft, I think, was the most recent one, right?
Really?
Because StarCraft, Diablo, and Blizzard. Or not Blizzard.
Wow.
StarCraft, Warcraft, and Diablo.
Okay.
And I think StarCraft was the most recent out of the three. But yeah, so Overwatch is this new class-based first-person shooter. It's very Team Fortressy meets
Okay.
MOBA-y, which sounds like an aggressively bad combination.
It's just like the worst.
But it has that like Blizzard level of polish that makes it look super fun. The closed beta is going on right now.
Okay.
BlizzCon is coming up, and it got leaked that Overwatch is coming to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One,
Okay.
which is very exciting.
It'll be the second MOBA on there. It's that, and then Smite is on Xbox One.
Yeah, Smite's on Xbox One. It's not on PS4
No, it's not.
for reasons that I don't understand. But the interesting thing about it coming out for PS4 and Xbox One is that I think that means it's probably going to be a $60 game. When people were kind of approaching it thinking that it was going to be this sort of free-to-play
Okay.
model, which the game kind of...
Blizzard doesn't really do that though. Other than I think HOTS was the only one that was really free to play because you had
and
to.
Hearthstone.
And Hearthstone, yeah, but you still have to like pay to get into StarCraft, and same thing for World of Warcraft too.
But would you pay $60 for a multiplayer-only shooter?
Shooter, no, but I've paid more than $60 for League of Legends.
Well, League of Legends is this black hole
Of Doom, where all of my
that
money
just
goes,
sucks all of your money away.
and joy and time. But I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility at all, especially if people really get into it. Because aren't the makers of, gosh, what are they? Borderlands, Take-Two. Aren't they making, I thought it was a MOBA, they're just making something.
Yeah, they're making Battleborn.
Teamwork. I think that looks really, really good.
It does. It looks cool.
I think it looks really awesome.
The impressions that I've heard kind of coming out of that game so far is that it does so many things that it might be better off kind of focusing on one thing, because it has a campaign mode, it has versus mode, it has a MOBA mode, it has like co-op versus bots mode. Like it has everything that you might want, but
None of them are
maybe just give me
spectacular.
like something focused and something. But I mean, I haven't played the game yet, so I have no
Yeah.
idea. But yeah, Overwatch is coming to consoles. I guess we're gonna hear more about it at BlizzCon, along with, I guess, any other Blizzard news. Like, did you see the Warcraft?
No,
trailer?
I don't play Warcraft
Me
because,
neither.
like, I have a lot of friends who keep trying to get me into it, but I think if I start that, like, I have too many. I think
I think it's too late to start.
It's too late.
Like if you're not already deep in the Warcraft ecosystem, I don't think there's any.
And I'm so, like, in the trenches of all these other things that I follow that take all my time that I'm like, if I add anything else, like, I will just not ever leave my house anymore.
But yeah, I heard that the trailer looks really good. I probably should have watched it before I came on the air, but
I remember two of my friends actually like super into Warcraft, and they're just like, I hate when they like put out new expansions because for like 3 days you can't get on the server.
their subscriber numbers are down to I think 5.5 million, which
Really?
when you remember, it used to be like 12 million, 15 million. It's
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're trying to like reinvent some stuff. So I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if maybe we'll get in. Maybe we should do like an episode of no. Okay, you're right. Other news: Black Ops 3 came out.
Oh yeah?
Last night.
Yeah?
And I did not go to the midnight like I had planned to pick up
Why
my.
not, man?
Cause I took a nap, but I took this nap at like 7:45. So I really just went
Wait,
to
AM
bed.
or PM?
PM.
Okay.
So I really just went to
So
bed.
you fell asleep.
Yeah. But like I have the Juggernog edition pre-ordered, and when I heard this, I'm like, I just thought it was like the Juggernaut from like X-Men, just being like, oh, I'm the Juggernog,
Is
and
it-
like
wait, it's
smashing
Juggernog?
Nog with a G. So I just imagined the Juggernaut smashing through a wall. But his body is made of eggnog, and he's holding eggnog.
Well, yeah, actually,
and
that's
he's
kind of what
drunk,
I was
and
thinking,
he's like
too.
passes out on the ground. But actually, I think it's like a power-up in like zombies mode or something, and they sort of just based it off that. And but the cool thing about the edition, it's like $200, and it comes with a mini fridge. It comes with a mini fridge based on like the Juggernog thing, and when you open it, like it makes sounds, and it comes with coasters. And it comes with the game, and it comes with some other stuff too. But it comes with a mini fridge. It's like this. It's like yay large,
That's so
and it holds exactly 12 cans.
That's so stupid.
I want
That's
mini
$200.
fridges.
How much is an actual mini fridge?
Probably like 150.
So,
But you get the game and the season pass.
oh, I get Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 2 was my favorite favorite Call of Duty.
You
and
clearly
also
never played Advanced Warfare then.
No, I did not. Nor did I play any other ones. But Black Ops 2 was really fun, and I enjoyed it.
I never got the zombies thing with Black Ops.
This one has crossbows, and you can run on walls.
Didn't last
I
one
don't
have
know.
crossbows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
World at War was better.
World at War was all right.
Last time I
Kiefer
checked,
Sutherland
World
was
at War was the best one.
Kiefer Sutherland was in World at War. That
I'm
was
pretty
pretty
sure
cool.
that Medal of Honor is the greatest one ever.
the
Oh,
reboot
the Wii.
with the lumberjack.
No,
dude.
the one on the Wii.
Ew.
Bad.
That's disgusting.
Wii shooters are the best.
Why would you ever play a shooter on the Wii?
'Cause I was a
unless
Nin- I was-
it's
I was-
like
I'm a
Red
Nintendo
Steel 2
fan.
or the Conduit.
I'm a Nintendo. Oh gosh, the Conduit. You know, Wii Speak was a really cool accessory that I wish they used.
What is Wii Speak?
It was the microphone that they had for the Wii that you could only use with like the Conduit and Animal Crossing City Folk. That actually was a really great like room area microphone.
online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually a great peripheral that was never used.
God, if I had one of those for Wii U,
Yeah.
so that I could
Probably
smack
works.
talk on Smash,
It probably
that's kind of all
works.
that I would use it for.
I'm
And I would
going-
use it quite a bit because I like to smack talk on Smash.
Of course,
And
who
it really
doesn't?
upsets me that they can't hear all the
Awful things that
the
would.
sick put downs
Yeah.
that I'm unleashing.
What we're gonna do is take a commercial break, and I'm gonna go get my We Speak. Just kidding. I will get it at some point though. It is at home.
I'm
and-
interested to see it.
And okay, Kate, bye. We'll see you soon. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Game On. We are here to talk about things. The first thing I want to talk about, because I can't get away from this game, because I really like it, and everyone looks at me, they're like, Barry, like, yeah, it's a good game, but like, you need to like relax. Dragon Age. I played it, I started playing it again. Bear in mind, I have yet to beat this game, but I got the Game of the Year edition that came out a couple weeks ago, and like, the way they like updated the like level up mechanic is really interesting, because in Dragon Age you have like your main abilities, and like they have upgrade abilities. I don't feel shame anymore. I'm just gonna keep talking. You're gonna give me dirty looks, and I'm gonna be like, and now the upgrade abilities can switch. You have a toggle. You can go into
Wow!
You can go in there and toggle the upgrade that you have, and the new
What?
ones are really fun.
Wow.
Wow,
That's
ridiculous. It's like ridiculous and crazy all at once.
Did they end up making that game good? In the
It's
Game of the Year
always been
version?
great.
Fantastic. What version? Because the one I played was really boring.
That's just because you don't know how to enjoy life or enjoy anything.
I don't know. I've played a lot of video games. I've
You-
had
no,
fun
you haven't. You
with a lot of
haven't.
video
You
games.
actually-
And
Oh, you're actually on the island in Lost, and everything you think you know is a lie. And
I mean, I'm just about ready to accept that. But no, so Dragon Age, what comes in the Game of the Year edition?
it comes with all of the downloadable content. It comes with all of the pre-order bonuses. It comes with a whole bunch of like upgraded armor that you get really early in the game, which looks really cool. It's not that like generic like I have armor. Like there's a really cool one with like red crosses, and then one that makes you kind of look like a bear.
That
like,
sounds cool. That's you got me interested.
Like a polar bear of just like
All right,
destruction. Man. And then it also comes with Trespassers and the Jaws of Hakon, and I think there might be one more DLC that I just don't know. Oh, the Descent, I think is what it might be called. But in the very last one, which I think is Trespassers, that's where it adds all of these balance changes to Dragon Age, because like Dragon Age is like super broken. If you were a knight enchanter, you literally could just like you go to these dragons that are like 50 times your size and just beat the mess out of them with a magic sword by yourself. It's like honestly, it would be easier to turn your team off because they'll get killed.
Is that the Dragon Age Inquisition version of the Arcane Warriors from the first game?
Yeah, it is. That Vivian, if you got her, she can become one of them.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she just
okay.
like-
I think I got her.
Yeah.
She had the horns, right?
She has like the
Yeah.
That's just a hat too.
That's a hat?
That's a hat.
Oh.
Because you can put a different hat on her, and it doesn't do that.
I never really. Maybe I would put another hat on her because I never really liked the horns.
No, I didn't. But then you were talking about.
I was talking about a little game that I've been playing. It just came out on PC October 29th, I believe.
Okay.
It's called Gallic Z.
Okay.
So it's been out on the PS4 for a couple months.
Okay.
It is a roguelike space shooter, 2D roguelike space shooter.
Okay.
In the trappings of a 70s mecha anime.
Okay.
So, you have your ship.
Okay.
Stay with me here.
I'm saying no, because I'm here.
You pilot the Gallic Z,
Yes.
which is an experimental space jet. And you go through these levels, and then eventually you unlock the ability to transform into a mech, like a giant robot with like a laser sword.
Okay.
And you're flying around space. It's really cool. It has like this setup where there's 5 seasons, although I think there's 4, and then they're releasing the 5th one later.
Okay.
Within each season is 5 missions. So you have to beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order, and then you beat the season. If you die at any point, you have to start back at the beginning of the season.
That sounds frustrating.
So yesterday I was
I feel like I'm playing Bit Trip Beat.
I was on season 2, and I was doing great, man. I had all these upgrades that I had gotten throughout the season. Like my shields were up, my bullets were hurting, things were going good. I get to the final level.
Okay.
Right before the boss room, I get torn apart, and then I accidentally like drift into the boss room, which locks behind me, and I had 1 health left. I got blown up. And I was at the end of the season, so that was like an hour. It took me like an hour to get through the season. It's all gone.
That would make me so.
I had
Mad.
to walk away from the game, but I will be coming back to it because it is a legitimately really good game. It's really challenging. The art style is super cool. I'm such a geek for anything that's like kind of mecha stuff like that, so it's right up my alley, and I really recommend it. I think it's a really, really cool game.
I mean, it sounds really interesting. It always frustrates me to no end with games where if I mess up, I have to go all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I get it, but it's just like, they'll just throw things at you. They're like, surprise! You can't kill this very easily. Should have thought about that before. And I'm like, okay, I guess real life is like that, because if you die, like, whoops. But, because that was me, I used to play a lot of Bit Trip, like the series, which, if you guys don't know that at home, it is a side-scrolling rail, okay, well, it changes a lot throughout the series, but it starts off as sort of like a jumping game where you have to like avoid stuff, and it's super fun, and it's like in time with the music, but like if you happen to like stub your toe on a rock, you like have to go all the way back to the beginning. And the levels at the end of that game are so hard. Like they have checkpoints, but it's just like, it's so hard. It's disgusting. It's so fun though.
That was Runner 2, right?
It was.
Was
There's
that the one on
Bit Trip.
PS? I think I played the PS4 one.
Yeah,
Or
PS3.
Yeah.
It was Bit Trip Runner 2, because the first one was Bit Trip Beat, which was based on the Runner, the Runner type one, and then there was it's like a whole saga, and there were like 4 of them. One was like the side-scrolling, like jumping one. There was like a ball like shooting. It's a really weird series. I should do a we should do like a versus of that.
That would be
like, really
cool,
fun.
just exploring the different.
Yeah.
Because that there's another series that's very much like that, where every game, it's not Bit Trip, it's oh my god, it might actually be Bit Trip.
Probably is a bit trip. It was on Wii. It was on 3DS. At like that's where it like started. It
Was
a
there one that was
Wii
like a
shop.
shooter, and there's one where there's like plants and stuff? It's very, it's almost like Flow from
I think so.
PlayStation.
I think there might be one.
I swear to God, there's another one.
I'm sure there is. It's not an original concept. They just did it really well, and the music's really fun. And oh yeah, then there's one where you're like playing basically Pong in space. That was a really hard one. I got through the first level of that, and that was like 3 years ago, and I can't. I keep going back.
Have you
and it
been?
doesn't
Yeah, well,
happen.
but you haven't been actively doing it for.
No, but like you kind of like would think that you can like sit down and have the like hand-eye coordination
Like you've
enough
gotten
to be
better.
able to Pong. But no, I can't.
No, I think we're gonna hit the point fairly soon where our hand-eye coordination starts to degrade with our age, and that's
Yeah,
really
upsetting.
scary.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we will once again be discussing video games. Surprise. Hi, John. This is just how we're gonna do the rest of the show because I can't even. I've given up.
Look,
on
I
life.
had nothing to do with
There were
this.
too many pixel junks. How many pixel junks were there? We looked it up.
By the way, the series that I was talking about earlier was Pixel Junk. Pixel Junk was another sort of series. There's Pixel Junk Racers, Pixel Junk Eden,
Yeah.
Pixel Junk Shooter, all that other stuff. It was good. It's a good, cool series.
Well, the one I was looking up, it was Bit Trip. There was Bit Trip Beat, Core, Void, and then Runner was like the last one, and then like some other one, and then they made a bunch more.
With Commander Video.
Yeah, and Runner and Beat were my two favorite. Core is really hard. That's one I can't get past the first level, and Bit Trip Void I think I just didn't like. But yeah, that's exciting.
Hey Barry, do you watch League of Legends?
Do I watch League of Legends? Oh my gosh, I do, in fact.
Did you happen to watch the League of Legends Grand Finals at the World Tournament?
The World Championships
Yeah.
for League of Legends? Of course I watched them. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations to
SKT
SKT.
again.
Look, they're really
They're
Korean.
They're
Dude,
so
the Korean. This League of Legends Worlds has shown that League of Legends is now like every other competitive online game where none of the world can stack up to the best Korean team. The best Korean team,
Okay.
for those who don't know,
SKT
best-
Telecom.
yeah, SK Telecom is the
Yeah.
biggest, the best Korean team.
Yeah.
They went almost undefeated. They lost one game at the World Championship, and that was in the finals.
Yeah.
And then after they lost that one game, they came back
And demolished.
and they beat them down so hard that I had to look away from the screen.
It was so, it wasn't like embarrassing, but I was watching the like, sort of like pre-game stuff, and they were talking to the Koo Tigers, and the Koo Tigers were just like, we're gonna lose.
Yeah,
We're gonna try really hard, but like we're gonna lose.
Yeah, and I feel like having such a dominant team like that in a world champ, it was a little bit not boring, but we knew what was going to happen. You know, after the excitement of the groups stage with
North America
with
showing
the
up for a
rise
little
of
bit.
North American teams, North America actually doing well. Europe pulling out some crazy stuff, China not looking super great. Like it was so exciting because you didn't know what was going to happen, and then as you get farther and farther into Worlds, it starts to, like, the North American teams fell off.
Oh my gosh, the North American teams were like the Lee Sins, and they just fell off immediately. They're like, guys, we had a really great early game. Oh.
No one who doesn't watch,
I
no one who
know.
doesn't play League will understand what that means.
But like they're the people who do are excited about that reference. I don't know. I was so excited. I have a soft spot for the American teams, obviously because we're from America, and I think I like them a lot, and I like a lot of the players, and it's just like I was really excited. I loved watching them, and then I conveniently actually missed the games they lost. I blame myself. I was their good luck charm. It's all my fault. I'm so
Clearly.
sorry, North America.
Well, what I really wanted to get your opinion on was where do you think League is still the biggest game in the
Yes.
world?
Yes.
Where do you think it can go from here in terms of esports or other sorts of games? Or Overwatch is, trying to make a push into the esports thing. Hearthstone is getting bigger. Dota is huge as always. With
Yeah.
the international, it was like 17 million, right?
Yeah, Dota's because they're sponsored by Valve. They're like Valve pays them. Valve puts out the money. League puts out a bit less, but League is more popular. I mean, League of Legends is constantly trying to like reinvent things because so many people are doing what they do. Especially like Heroes of the Storm is really popular. Smite is on console because one of the biggest barriers for esports is you have to have a computer and you have to have a good internet connection, and there's such a steep learning curve. So like with the newest season, they're just trying to because I'm on the PBE, like a beta tester, and like they're trying to like streamline things and like make everything just feel less ridiculous. I don't know. If you take a look at some of the PBE stuff, it's crazy what they're doing with the new marksman. Like everyone seems broken. Like I don't know what they're doing. Like everyone just does so much damage all the time.
Well, do you think esports is? I feel like esports is a bubble that's waiting to pop.
It is. America doesn't realize how big esports is. More people watch the League of Legends championships than watched like the NBA finals and just in North America. The World Championships had more viewers than the Super Bowl.
But
Oh no, I lied. Half as many, but still, that's a lot. I don't remember. It was a lot. But I don't know. Esports in America is, like you said, right on the cusp of being found. Sponsors are jumping ship, and it's a really exciting time to be in esports. We should do a whole esports episode sometime.
I think we've tossed that idea around before, and I
And
think
it's just
every
me getting
time
too
we've made
excited.
a decision on it, it was like, nah,
Yeah.
we're not gonna. We might though.
Maybe. We'll do an in-depth analysis at some point. But we did want to just say thank you guys for watching our episode today. Hope you guys had fun.
I know
Until
I
I
did.
started talking about esports and just start babbling incessantly because I'm a nerd. But we will see you guys again soon. I'm Barry.
I'm John.
And this has been Game On. Okay, bye.
Be sure to game on is the way that we end our shows.
I usually end it just by being awkward and letting it fade out with me, like, just embarrassing myself. Like now.
Oh God.
Okay.